lipstick. So today I am doing a really affordable drugstore kind of makeup tutorial. And all of these products except for one I have used in the past. And I wanted to introduce you guys to some of these products, especially for those of you kind of just starting out with makeup, or those of you who really like drugstore products and are looking for some maybe really great ones that are gonna last you a while. So yeah, I definitely recommend all of these. And I did kind of a really fun eye with some, it's a mostly purple eye. It's all purple eyeshadows and then the purple eyeliner on the bottom. I think it's really, really fun. I enjoy colorful looks like this. But anyway, so if you would like to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so as you can see, my face is actually already done, and that is because I'm doing a review and demo of the BH Cosmetics foundation. This is a $3 foundation that's on my face right now, so I thought that it was kind of fitting to do a really affordable kind of drugstore tutorial. So I'm going to start off with the eyes then, and today I'm going to be using a bunch of the Almay trios. These are really, really nice eyeshadow trios, and they're called the Almay Intense Eye Color. They did recently come out with new ones. Finally, they've had these old ones forever. They finally came out with some new ones. Their packaging's a little bit different. I think it's a black packaging and it's a little bit more neat looking. It's not super square like this. But the colors are actually relatively the same in some of them. They have like some of their really staple ones in these. And then they came out with a few new colors, but it's not that many. But anyway, Almay does that thing where they cater to your eye color. So they have the ones for green eyes, brown eyes, you know. So I actually get all the ones for green eyes, brown eyes, and hazel eyes because I have hazel eyes, which essentially means it's green and brown. So I can get away with getting all of the palettes, except for the blue-eyed ones. I mean, I could. It really doesn't matter. There's no rules when it comes to makeup, but I did get all of the ones over the years. I've had these for quite some time. I did get all of them in the different eye color ranges. But these are the three that I'm going to be using today. This one over here is their bold nudes kind of palette. And then these two are the Satin I-kits. And they don't really say, like, they don't have a name. And they just have like a number. They don't really have a name. This one is 413, 414 is this one, and 411 is this one. So I'm using a lot of purples today. So I'm going to be mixing between these three different palettes to use all the purples. Because I wanted to create a really gorgeous eye look that's going to make my kind of green in my eyes stand out a little bit more. Okay, so the crease shade I'm going to be using comes in this kit here, and it's this beautiful light lilac purple. And I'm just going to be taking this on a dome-shaped brush. This is the Professional Blending Eye Brush from e.l.f. It's a round kind of dome-shaped brush. I use this all the time for my crease. And I'm going to apply it right in there. I'm actually taking this up on my hood a little bit because I have hooded eyes. So I want this color to stand out a bit, so I am taking it up a little bit further than I normally would. Almost to the brow bone, but not quite. If you can see there, I kind of stopped just right before the brow bone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color here from this trio with the greens in it, and I'm going to get some of this purple on my brush here, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to intensify the crease a little bit. Just the crease though. I'm not going to take this part actually up on the hood. I'm only putting this in the crease. And then I'm going to go into the last palette here, and I'm going to be using this really deep dark purple to put on my outer V. Just using the same exact brush that I have been. Now this is one of those colors that looks a little bit scary in the pan, but it doesn't come off super, super dark. You do have to build it up quite a bit, so don't be afraid of it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really fluffy blending brush, and this is one from BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a name, it's just a really fluffy brush. And I'm going to actually just blend out the line. I have no product on this brush. All I'm doing is kind of blending out the colors kind of on my upper lid here, just so that there's no like actual purple line there showing you exactly where I stopped with the eyeshadow. And it doesn't take long to really diffuse these out. It's pretty simple to do. Okay, so now I'm going back into this mainly purple palette here, and I'm going to be using this really light shade on the top here. It's a beautiful kind of iridescent cream color with little purple shimmers in it, so I think it's super, super pretty. And I'm going to be putting this on my lid, and I'm just going to use an e.l.f. Smudge brush to do that. Gives the eyes a really gorgeous kind of sheen. And I'm just gonna go back in with the deepest purple again and really kind of deepen up that outer V one more time. Bring some of that depth back into the crease and the outer corner. And then I'm now gonna go back into that light shade again, and I'm gonna be highlighting my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go into a purple eyeliner. And this is an Ellen Tracy eyeliner. I got it from TJ Maxx. I've never seen this brand before, so I don't know where else they sell it, but that's where I got mine. They're these really creamy kind of crayon type of eyeliners, and I'm going to be putting this in my bottom waterline as well as a little bit into the lash line. So that really gave me kind of a cool little pop of color down there. And then I'm just going to use this Scandaleyes Rimmel pencil, or it's not a pencil, it's like a marker. It's a waterproof thick and thin eyeliner. Rimmel Scandaleyes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hug the top lash line as tightly as I can. I don't want to create a large like eyelined look. What I want to do is really just kind of darken up the lash line because I don't like to waste the space on my eyelid. So if you can see that there, I made a very tiny line on my upper lid, and I traced it all the way from inner corner to outer corner and just connected it with that purple at the end from the bottom lash line. Okay, so the next step is to go in and just curl my lashes real quick. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with the Maybelline Falsies Flared Volume Express Mascara and coat my upper and lower eyelashes. Okay, so those are the eyes all done, so we're gonna be moving on to the rest of the face. So I'm gonna actually be using this Hard Candy, it's a 3 Strikes Contouring Face Trio. So it's got the blush, bronzer, and highlighter in here. And I'm going to use all 3 of them. So first I'm going to start out with blush. Just going to take it on my kind of fluffy Real Techniques brush and see what it looks like. It's very, very pink, like bright pink, so I'm going to try to go lightly with it. And it definitely does come off quite pigmented, so I'm going to be careful. I'm just going to take this other Real Techniques brush. This one is a buffing brush. I'm going to use it to go in the contour shade. We'll see, or bronzing shade. We'll see how it does for my skin tone. Okay, so it's actually a really nice kind of warm bronzy shade. I don't know if it's going to come off real well, but you can kind of see it here. It's a very nice color, and it's not super, super pigmented, which actually is good for me because I am pale. So if you also are pretty pale, that's actually a pretty decent bronzer. So I might reach for that more often. And then finally we're going to go into the highlighter shade, and I'm going to try not to go insane with the highlighter, even though I really, really want to. And I'm just going to take a e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I like to use this for my highlighter because it gives me like the perfect shape. And just dip it in there. And I'm not going to be putting the highlighter on my forehead or my chin because I feel like I'm a little bit shiny from this foundation. This highlighter is actually really pretty. I don't tend to really lean for the pink highlighters just because I feel like some of them make me look a little bit odd and give me more of a red tinted face, but this one's really, really nice. And then the last step today is lips, and I'm going to be using 2 different lip products here. I'm going to actually be lining my lips with a pencil, which I don't think anyone has ever seen me do. It's not something I actually normally do, but we're gonna try it out. This is a Jordanna EZ-liner for lips. These are super, super cheap liner pencils, and they also work really well because they're very creamy. So the one that I have here is called Baby Berry. It's kind of a beautiful mauve color. So I'm gonna actually be lining my lips and then filling them in with this as well. And then I'm gonna go over the top of this. You could actually leave it like this because it's a really pretty color on its own, but I am gonna be going over the top with this CoverGirl lipstick in number 40. I'm pretty sure, it doesn't say on here, I'm pretty sure it's called Parisian. It's this really pretty pink with a little bit of shimmer to it. My Siri is going off. So just putting that over the top kind of lightened up the color a little bit, and it also gave it a really nice kind of satin sheen to the lips. I really like that for summertime. I think it's very pretty. Alright, so that was my drugstore affordable makeup video. I definitely recommend all of these products, especially if you're just kind of starting out with makeup. There's some really great staples in here. The eyeshadows are great. This is really, really handy, and it's surprisingly better than I thought it would be. The blush is very, very bright, so be very careful, but the highlighter and the bronzer are really nice, especially for pale people, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put out new ones every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.